adding our all-purpose flour into a medium-sized bowl. Followed by, we have some baking powder, baking soda, and some salt. Just go ahead and add that in there as well. And we have some unsweetened cocoa powder. Alright, just get your little whisk and kind of whisk that up. You can also sift it if you'd like. And remember, this recipe is on my blog. You can print it out and get all the measurements and all that good stuff. Alright, in a separate bowl, go ahead and add it in your vegetable oil. You can't have red velvet cake without vegetable oil. And lots of sugar. So add that in there. And then just kind of stir that up until it is nice and combined. Just like that. Alright, then we're just going to add in our eggs. And a little bit of buttermilk, followed by some vanilla extract. And now it's time for the color, red food color. And you can make a blue velvet, it doesn't have to be red velvet, but I'm using 1 ounce of this red food coloring. Now just use your mixer and just mix it up, just like that. Now there is a secret ingredient, that coffee. Do not skip this step. Coffee is going to make it taste really, really moist, and it's also going to kick up that chocolatey flavor a little bit. Add in some white distilled vinegar. I'm just going to stir that in there, get it combined. And now I'm going to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients with my mixer. You want to mix it up just until it's combined. You don't want to over mix it. You're going to have a dry, tough cake on your hand. And we don't want that because this cake is like crazy moist, ridiculously moist, okay? So just mix it up just until it's combined. And also don't forget to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Make sure you get everything. Alright, I just love that color. Oh, love it. Alright, now I have greased and floured my 2 baking pans. Make sure you grease and flour it generously because we don't want this cake sticking to the pan. So go ahead and pour that into each pan, a nice little even amount. Okay, and use your spatula to make sure you get it all. Okay, now my oven is already preheated to 325, and yes, that temperature is right. We want to cook this low on the medium rack. Okay. So place those in the oven, bake those for about 35 to 40 minutes. When the toothpick comes out nice and clean, these babies are done. Go ahead and let them cool off on a baking rack. And when the pan is warm, go ahead and take an offset spatula and just kind of go around the sides to make sure that it's not going to stick to the sides when you flip it over. Just flip that pan over. And I like to give it a few little taps, and you can kind of feel it releasing, So, bam, that was beautiful. Oh, that was gorgeous. Now just go ahead and do that with the other one. Now this one didn't come out. It kind of stuck a little bit on the bottom, but it's okay. That's going to be the